Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Diving right into the European Central Bank. There's a thread at the ECB. We are committed to understanding people's needs and ensuring the digital euro would be widely accepted, writes the executive board member Fabio Panetta with Ulrich Beinsel in the ECB blog. And it's a three comment thread here that I want to highlight. A digital euro would complement cash, not replace it. And that sounds familiar if you follow Ripple very closely. And it would respect privacy and be available free of charge and facilitate secure digital payments in all corners of the euro area, backed by the commitment of an independent central bank to ensure its stability. And again, obviously, for finance as well, you could use Stellar, equally fitting in this position. So more attention should be paid to this stability risk if the ECB does not offer a digital currency. Preparing for a digital euro protects Europe's autonomy, and we must ensure our single currency is future-proof and fit for the digital age. And then there's a link to the blog, and here's the blog. The Digital Central Bank Money for Europeans is getting ready for the future. It's a blog by Fabio Panetta, which is a member of the executive board of the ECB, and Ulrich Beinsel, the ECB Director, General Market Infrastructure and Payments. And I'm going to include the link in the description below if you're interested, as we do with each and every video and each and every link for the discussion. And on the next article, Ripple scores a goal on the court assigns telephonic conference on SEC documents regarding BTC and ETH. So the date for the telephonic discovery conference regarding the request of Ripple to compel the SEC to produce documentation on BTC and Ether has been announced. So now as we get into the article, researcher Leonidas, and I don't even know how to pronounce that name, feel free to leave it phonetically in the comments below. Sorry, Leonidas, I never pronounced your last name correctly, and I do not want to destroy it. So who often shares data regarding Ripple and XRP has tweeted that the court has yielded to Ripple's request to compel the securities regulator, the SEC, to produce documentation regarding why to prove Bitcoin and Ethereum as non-securities. So the U.S. District Court and the Southern District of New York has announced the date of the Discovery Conference that will take place via telephone to discuss the joint motion of the defendants. And the date assigned by the judge, Sarah Netburn, the U.S. magistrate judge that has ruled that on Tuesday, April 6 at 2 p.m., Ripple Labs and the SEC will take part in a Discovery Conference via telephone to address Ripple's demand that the SEC produce documents relevant to the XRP case. And as stated in the previous phone teleconference they had, I believe it's not advisable to record if you're listening to the thing or post the actual conversation, if I'm not mistaken. Follow up with someone who's a little more knowing on the legalities of that, but we will discuss it, but we will not share the actual conference, as I don't believe, or I should say I do believe it's frowned upon, if not more than that. So in the next article, Flare FLR to decide on Cardano ADA integration, and tomorrow the date is confirmed. So Flare FLR community enthusiasts have only a few hours left to express their views on Cardano integration as this F asset. So into the article, just a tad bit here, we're going to discuss the Flare Networks. The team behind the much anticipated Flare FLR programmatic blockchain is considering integration into Cardano's core native token ADA as an F asset. What does the Flare community say? And according to the referendum launched on the main official Twitter account of Flare Networks, the vast majority of FLR enthusiasts are ready to see ADA added as an F asset. And I want to thank El Crypto King ECK, my brother at XRP_KingZ, for tagging me in that article. Now, echoing Ripple China's central bank calls for interoperability between different CBDCs. So China urges central banks to ensure interoperability for their future digital currencies with a set of common standards. So diving into that just a little bit, Mu Chengchun, the head of the People's Bank of China's Digital Currency Research Unit, stressed the importance of interoperability between different central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, during a seminar held by the Switzerland-based Bank for International Settlements, the BIS, stating interoperability should be enabled between CBDC, the central bank digital currency systems of different jurisdictions and exchanges. So each individual CBDC can create its own rules and policies that best suit its domestic market. However, CBDCs should also be united and guided by collective protocols that will enable them to cooperate seamlessly with other CBDCs and digital currencies. And this is exactly what Chengchun, who spearheaded China's digital currency project in September 2019, has proposed. So the PBOC is seeking to develop a universal set of rules for CBDCs, and information flow and fund flow should be synchronized so as to facilitate regulators to monitor the transactions for compliance. And again, guys, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But before I go, I want to leave you with a final thought. Don't lose hope. When the sun goes down, the stars come out. And guys, smash that subscribe. And I want to say thank you to our VIP on Patreon, Surf and Gary Davidson, and much love to each and every single one of you. You are amazing. Much love, and we'll catch you in the next one.